Dear students, today we are going to learn about ecological succession. What is ecological succession? Ecological succession is defined as a series of developmental stages of biotic communities at a given site with the passage of time till a stable climax community develops. So, ecological succession is also called biotic succession. It is mainly of two types depending upon the nudity of the area or surface of the area where it has to be developed. It is primary succession, secondary succession. So let us see what is primary succession. Primary succession occurs on a naked area or a bare area where there was never any kind of vegetation earlier, like naked rock or a pond where there was nothing earlier. So primary succession is mainly the succession present on the naked surface. So it occurs on the naked rocks, sand dunes, new pond, etc. It takes years to reach the climax community. Whereas secondary succession, it can occur in an area where earlier there were certain communities developed, they got destroyed due to forest fire or the flood or deforestation or due to landsliding, overgrazing, earthquake. Then there is occurrence of complete climax succession or climax community. Such type of succession is known as secondary succession, that is second time formed. So overall, ecological succession starts with the first biotic community. It means first biotic community that develops in a naked area is called pioneer community. And the last stable community which has maximum biodiversity is known as climax community. So various communities that come in between pioneer community and the climax community is known as transitional communities. So in simple terms, we can say what is ecological succession? It is a series of development stages of a pioneer community into a stable community through a series of transitional stages. As you can see here, pioneer community gets converted to transitional communities and they ultimately gets converted to climax community. In sum up, we can say entire sequence of developmental stages of biotic succession from a pioneer community to a climax community is also called seer. What is seer? It is complete or entire sequence of developmental stages of biotic succession or ecological succession from a pioneer community to the development of climax community. Seers can be geoseer or hydroseer. So it means geoseer is also called xerac. It is process of biotic succession in a dry area where there is less water, no water. It can be lithosphere when the initiation of biotic succession occur on a rock. It can be samosphere when the biotic succession occur on sand, or halosphere when the initiation of the biotic succession take place on saline or salty soil. Whereas development of succession in the water like pond or the lake is called hydrosphere. So I hope so you are able to distinguish lithosphere, samosphere, halosphere, hydrosphere. Lithosphere is biotic succession on a rock, samosphere is biotic succession on sand, halosphere biotic succession on salty soil, whereas hydrosphere is development of succession in water. Now we will do in detail ecological succession on a bare rock. This question will come in this form, that describe the ecological succession on a bare rock or various stages of xerosphere. So first of all, we will define it. What is ecological succession on a bare rock? It is natural development of series of biotic communities on a rock till the establishment of climax community. The various stages of ecological succession on a rock can be shown here. First stage is lichen stage. It develops into moss stage, then annual grass stage, shrub stage, and ultimately climax community. So we will study about each stage in detail, starting from the lichen stage. So what are lichens? All of you know very well. Lichens are association of algae and fungi, in which algae is a green partner, whereas fungi is a non-green partner. Algae can prepare the food and fungi can provide the shelter to the growing algae. So you can very well imagine that on a complete naked rock where there is no life barrier, it is very tough to establish the life over there. So lichens are, that is a reason, very strong, and they are the first to invade the naked surface of the rock. So they are also called pioneers. What are pioneers? Pioneers means someone who has invaded, winners. So they invade the naked surface of the rock for the first time. Lichens undergo various metabolic activities. They develop on the bare surface of the rock in extreme unfavorable conditions. During the various metabolic activities, they secrete certain organic acids. They dissolve the uppermost tough surface of the rock and form small depression-like cavities over the surface of rock. Now these small depressions can retain small amount of mineral matter and the rainwater. So it means with the death and decay of the different lichens, there is addition of certain organic matter over the surface of rock, which can retain some amount of the moisture, and it allows the development of next stage, which is called moss stage. So what is moss stage? Let us see. In the moss stage, mosses are foliose, dichotomously branched and leafy structures which can attach themselves to the rock through the small structures called rhizoids. So it means now there is some small surface which is able or which allows the development of mosses. Mosses cause weathering of the rocks, means breakdown of the rocks. Mosses form a mat-like structure over the surface of rock, which is also called peat moss. It means it can retain more rainwater. There is more retention of the rainwater for longer time. So death and decay of the mosses add more amount of organic matter, and it allows the growth of annual grasses due to the presence of moist surface. Now we know there is presence of sufficient organic matter and there is presence of good amount of moisture content also, that is sufficient for the growth of annual grasses. So annual grasses, they grow on the organic matter rich with the water. The annual grasses are having adventitious roots. These roots penetrate deep into the rocky surface and develop cracks and help in breakdown of the rocky surface. So once the rock is cracked or it develops the cracks, now it has sufficient growth of perennial grasses. It allows the growth of shrubs also. Certain seeds can fall over those surface because it is now rock inside is rich in mineral matter. So what is in the shrub stage? Seeds of various shrubs, small, medium-sized plants are called shrubs. So seeds of various shrubs fall on these crevices and the cracks developed by the grasses utilizing wind, water, birds or humans. So we can set up on the surface of rock, we can eat some fruit, some seeds may fall. It may fall with the help of water or the birds. These seeds now develop very fast on the surface of the rock due to the availability of rich mineral matter inside the rock. So shrubs are larger, their roots allow more penetration deep into the rock and more soil formation take place. Now shrubs provide the shade to the area and invite several kinds of animals and bird species. So these small species which allows further growth of tall trees and shrubs along with the grasses, mosses, annual grasses, lichens that is leading to the formation of climax community. So what is climax community? Which includes the growth of tall trees, shrubs along with grasses, mosses and lichens. So it has maximum biodiversity and growth of different biotic communities, hence it is called climax community. So you can see in the figure that pioneer community develops into climax community on a rock through a various series of transitional communities. So first of all you can see naked rock. On the naked rock there is development of small lichens and mosses, means lichen stage. In the moss stage, you can see various mosses like Veneria, Rixia, which can develop. And in the next step, you can see annual grasses, then small, medium-sized plants known as shrub stage, and ultimately in the climax community, tall trees along with the shrubs, grasses, mosses, and lichens completes the process of ecological succession on a rock. So you can see now it is series of various developmental stages which take place in the given site with the passage of time in many years, and ultimately it leads to the formation of climax community. In the end, it can be concluded climax community or the pioneer community which leads to the formation of the climax community through the series of transitional stages is known as ecological succession. Thank you very much.